might as well just chuck my main card in the trash, pull out her pocket, and just walk up to the table. Okay? You know, for the next friggin' 10 minutes, I'm sitting there crying over my salad, wiping my tears with breadsticks. You know, while the waiter is sitting there waiting awkwardly for me to tell him to stop grinding cheese on my salad. So I'm gonna divorce that woman. Okay, because I don't want that. You know what I want? I want the alimony. Okay? You married the rich girl for the alimony. You wanna know why? Because then I go find a regular chick. You know? She's cute, she makes me happy, but guess what? I get to pick if it's all I got on a Red Lobster. Hey y'all, thanks very much. You guys have a good one.
Give it up for Joey one more time, y'all. I thought Joey was a pizza hut delivery driver, but he came and delivered some jokes. Let's keep the energy going. Put your hands together for Von Fry, y'all.
Hey. So, I finally got myself one of them smartwatches, and I guess I'm not burning a lot of calories right now. But when you're working out with a smartwatch, mine's got some coaching tips for you. Gives you some motivation. You start running, it senses that you're running, and it says, "This is your toughest hill yet. You can do it." And I'm thinking, this is Kansas. This ain't a smartwatch. This is a sarcastic watch. Now, I don't know if you've heard me up here before, but I'm a little bit hoarse, if you notice, so I don't sound like a 14-year-old girl like I usually do. Fringe benefits of doing my, working on my Vin Diesel impression. I was thinking about that Fast and Furious franchise. If they keep that going, eventually it's just going to be Vin Diesel using a phone to Uber a like self-piloting Tesla, and it would be really boring, and that would not be a good movie. But right now, Vin Diesel, he's slid into this comfortable role. He shows up in the trailers and he just tells you how the last movie is different than this next one. This time, we taking it to a whole new level. In Furious 7, this time, it ain't like the last time. He's running ways to tell you how these movies are different. But, poor Paul Walker, rest in peace. They do need a new white guy, though. Am I right, man? How about Owen Wilson? Wow, I'm so excited to be part of this whole multi-ethnic crew. We have a Latina, 2 black men, and Ben and Dwayne. I don't know what you are, but I can be your token white guy. I can drive like an American muscle car, and then after the heist, we can all grab salsa. That Owen Wilson, everything amazes him, especially salsa. So 30 years ago from this summer was the premiere of Top Gun. The movie took over the summer of 1986. Nothing in you remember that? Someone?
I
Cool. I barely do, just a little bit. So that's about the Navy. You got jet fighters, Tom Cruise, volleyball, all the good stuff from the 80s, right? Kenny Loggins. And the recruitment for the Navy really spiked because of that movie. And when I saw it when I was a little boy, I thought, someday when I grow up, I want to pilot giant robots like Voltron, because that's what the Navy's going to be using at the turn of the millennium, right? Like that's 80s logic, thinking ahead right there. So 10 years later, Independence Day, big blockbuster, 1996. I go see that at the biggest movie theater in Oklahoma City, sitting first row. Last time I ever sat at first row in a movie, stupid idea. But jet fighters fighting aliens. No giant robots. And I'm thinking, okay, I don't know why the military's dragging their feet on the Voltron project, but I can give it 10 more years. If at that point they don't have giant robots, I am financially screwed. But I'll keep training. I'll just focus on my video games, or I thought of it, giant robot simulation, because I'm going to be ready when the damn robots are ready. So 20 years later, still playing video games in my parents' basement, and I don't know if you've heard this or not, but there's no giant robots. What we do have is Battlebots. Does anybody watch Battlebots? Or you've heard of it? It's been around for a while. Battlebots is really cool, except they're small. They're like 250-pound robots. They're in a plexiglass cage. They duke it out with flamethrowers, hammers, things like this. The most dangerous ones to watch out for are the spinners. They spin up at high revs, they fling themselves into another bot, they go flying, damage themselves, it's a real kind of shit. But I have a way to stop that, so I convinced my dad that we would build our own Battlebot. It's got electromagnets, sucks itself down to the ground, and when these other robots smash into it, it's like Wile E. Coyote eating an anvil. Great stuff. So I had to come up with a good name for it. So I named my robot after a feature on it. It stays down and doesn't fly up in the air. So my robot is called Down Syndrome. Fighting out of the blue corner. You can't read and write, but you'll love his personality. It's Down Syndrome. Oh man, I forgot 4, 5? Really? Okay. Was it 4? Oh. So, Down syndrome has really helped me with the ladies, though. Ladies love Down syndrome. I took this one Monster Energy drink promo girl, and side note, is there a Jade that isn't a slut? Have you noticed that? Really? So I took Jade to go see my how Down syndrome works, and into my robot lab / bondage dungeon. And one thing led to another, and then in the middle of it, I hear this voice. This is your toughest hill yet. You can do it. Hey, follow me on Twitter at BoneFry, and see me after the show and hand out mini posters. For real.
One more time for Gone Fry. I'm gonna let y'all know.
We made it move.
Oh,
okay.
First grade
All right.
daycare.